Hat-tricks win it. Yao moves in, shoots off the stick of Egbert. McKittrick darts to the middle, has some space. McKittrick waiting, looking, shoots, scores! Daniel McKittrick, overtime winner! He picked his spot, did not miss. 5-4 hat-tricks. Wouldn't this be something? Radcliffe beat the Prowlers back on December 23rd, an overtime winner. He could do it to Port Huron again in the shootout. Radcliffe in his first game back, shoots, scores! Jacob Radcliffe does it again! Hat-tricks take it 6-5 in a shootout. Markle shielding the puck, harassed by Ruiz from behind. Hat-tricks captain angles it for McKittrick, straightaway LaBelle. Elevated pass, corralled by Ruiz. Filtered down low, Harwell crashing to the net, shoots, scores! Chase Harwell picked the corner, 2-0 hat-tricks. LaBelle, now Bedard for Radcliffe, score! Tic-tac-toe and a short-handed goal! Radcliffe roofs it, 2-1 hat-tricks. Scully bangs it for McKittrick, back to Scully, down low, Ruiz scores! He has done it again! Second of the night for the captain, and it's 5-3 hat-tricks. No goals scored thus far in the third. We had 5 combined goals in the second and 1 in the first. Ray shot from the point, went wide. Yao is below the goal line. In front, Berry scores! The hat-trick for Billy Berry, and the lead is back to 3. Kamalayan for Johnson, strong on the wall. Locates McKittrick. Into the zone, drops off Ruiz. Pass for Johnson, score! Another beauty! Johnson's got his first as a hat-trick. Tetro across to his deep partner, Yao leads the rush. Ruiz up the middle, Ruiz shoots, scores! Let the hats fly! Number 3 for Johnny Ruiz. He is red hot. Cunningham slap shot save. Wallace kicked it to the far corner. 30 seconds of the power play. Ruiz to the left point, Woolley across Ratcliffe, inside Ruiz, turns, shoots, and scores! They count it! Tie game! Darius Davidson had his stick lifted at a hat-trick the last time these teams met. Here's Ruiz, scores! What's new? Johnny Ruiz finds the back of the net. 1-0, 57 seconds in. Here's Mercurio dancing around, backhander stopped by Joseph, and the rebound finds Abdella. His clear knocked down by Mercurio, but a 3-on-2 for the hat-tricks. Ruiz, right wing, looking, across, McKittrick shoots, scores! Daniel McKittrick under the arm of Kozlowski. Hat-tricks 1, Wolves 0. Hat-trick starting with Colby Johnson, Chase Harwell, and Jawan Davis, Xavier Abdella, and Steve Brown on the back end, and Taylor Joseph is between the pipes, and game 56 of 56 is underway here in Danbury. Hat-tricks in a must-win situation if they want home ice. Xavier Abdella keeps it at the blue line, filters it to the near side corner. Harwell throwing his weight around on Matthew Boylard, who is recently returned from a long stint in the SPHL, number 28 in white. Hat-tricks are in the all-black tonight. Binghamton with the white tops, white socks, but the black pants. 30 seconds in, no score. And McKittrick has hopped on, sweeps it to Abdella, who tried to angle it off the boards, knocked down by Andrew Logar, and Taylor Joseph rims it around. Picked off at the right point, feathered down low by JT Walters. Josh Fletcher had the stick slapped out of his hand. Delayed penalty on the hat-tricks. Walters plays it back. Nolan Egbert races to the bench a minute in, and the Black Bears are headed to the power play unless they score right here. Hat-tricks touch it up. Mentioned Taylor Joseph in net for the Hat-Tricks, making his fifth appearance for Danbury since being traded from Columbus at the deadline. He's 3-1 with a 3.50 goals against, a 908 save percentage. Played for Binghamton last year during their playoff run and was spectacular with video game-like numbers, but he'd like to forget his last start back on April 6th against the same Black Bears last weekend. Allowed 7 goals in that 7-1 loss. So Binghamton to the power play for the first time tonight. They have the top power play in the FPHL, converting just under 29% of the time. Steve Brown is in the box for slashing. Hat-Tricks on the kill. Lead the league in shorthanded goals with 12. Scooped up 2 on Sunday against Elmira in that 8-1 victory. 6 special teams goals for the Hat-Tricks as the door dislodges behind Joseph following a hit. So a stoppage with 1:28 remaining on the Steve Brown slashing penalty and 18:21 on the clock here in period number 1. Hat-Tricks come in 4th on the kill. They were 8 for 8 versus the River Sharks on Sunday. Against Binghamton, they're 83% on the kill this season, and that's not too shabby against the top unit in the league. Here's Stone with a wrist shot blocked by LaBelle. That was following a dangerous opportunity that Taylor knocked aside. Cam Clark scored against the Hat-Tricks last weekend. College rookie could not keep, and the Hat-Tricks whip it down the ice. Egbert out of the goal, lost it to Ruiz. Wraparound scores! Johnny Ruiz gets the party started. The now 3-time team MVP makes it 1-0 Danbury early. A league-high 13 shorthanded goals for the Hat-Tricks. Ruiz's team-high 5th. A mishandle by Egbert behind the net, and Ruiz wraps it in for a 1-0 Hat-Tricks advantage. On a special night here in Danbury, Ruiz unloads the fireworks. First shot, first goal, comes on the special teams against the #1 ranked power play in the FPHL. Black Bears still with 30 seconds to work with. Puck wheels around, it's Falanga. 2-on-2 through the neutral zone. Darts left side, Falanga had a poke checked off his stick by Dan Weber. He's out there with Bowden Zinchenko, who scored a shorty last weekend. Zinchenko's poking for it. Weber sweeps it to the far side corner, and Boylard reverses course. So Johnny Ruiz, with his team-leading 37th goal, mentioned his 5th shorty of the season, had 3 points on Sunday in the 8-1 pounding of Elmira. Hat-Tricks captain with points in 10 of the last 11 games. Shot from the right side, fought off by Joseph. That was Kyle Stefan, who was on the score sheet last weekend in Binghamton when these two teams met up. 2-1 and 7-1 victories for the Black Bears last Friday and Saturday night. Jacob Ratcliffe maneuvers in on the backhand, swoops around the net, out there with Johnson and Berry. Berry protecting the puck, gets crunched into the boards by Stefan, who reverses for Colin Fitzgerald. Falanga buzzing in the neutral zone, whips up the left side. Falanga around the net, Stefan! Kick save out to Abdella. He drags, fires, and it's engulfed by Egbert, top of his crease. And the score remains 1-0. 4 minutes and 6 seconds in to the first period, and the Hat-Tricks are on the board first, thanks to Johnny Ruiz, who has 18 points in his last 11 games. That was his 10th goal and 22nd point versus Binghamton. He has played in all 18 games against the Black Bears this season. Last 10 meetings between the two sides, the teams have split. But Binghamton
Fans, also a reminder, out on the concourse level, the non-walk softball
has won 4 of the past 7. Hat-tricks had a 3-game winning streak in there at the end of December and the beginning of January. These teams have played quite a few home-and-home matchups and 4-game and 2-weekend series. Point shot blocked down in the slot. Zach Pamelayan won the fan favorite award earlier tonight. Second time he's taken home that honor. Paired on defense with Jared Yao, hat-trick award winner for his contributions on and off the ice in the community here in Danbury. And Yao also the defensive player of the year. McKittrick, left wing, fends off a check, puck stuck in his skates. Liam Anderson pushing it forward. McKittrick comes out of the pile. It hopped on him and gets chopped back out to center. Yao to his D partner, Pamelayan. Angled off the boards for McKittrick and picked off by the rookie, Scott Ramakers. First time the Hat-tricks are seeing him. He was available last weekend, did not play, 23 in white. Pamelayan darts right up the gut, gains the red line, floats it in on Egbert, who steers it to the far boards. Juwan Davis was one of the starters for the Hat-tricks tonight. Back in the lineup for the first time since March 23rd. Picked up his first pro goal in Wytheville. That started the scoring in night 2 against the Bobcats. Boylard, wrist shot, whistles wide. LaBelle chopping at it. It's in the skates of Steffen. And then LaBelle slings it all the way down. It's an icing on the hat-trick. Shots are 4-3 early, 1-0 Danbury. We've played just about 6 minutes here inside the DIA, and we'll take a break. You're listening and watching Danbury Hat-tricks hockey on the Hat-tricks Digital Network.